Welcome back to Ta-da 3D printing. I wanted to test out another preloaded G-code on the Bambu A1 Mini. This is the Vase by Slavku, and it will take just under 10 hours. And for the filament, Caitlin chose a green because it's her favorite color. This is by a Molin. It's the silk green and black. When I bought it, I thought it was a dual color, but it's not. It's actually more of a rainbow that shifts between green and black. We were still having trouble with the time-lapse camera and didn't get it recorded, but it turned out super cool. Sometimes rainbow filament ends up having really harsh and obvious lines. And on something a little larger like this, I wasn't sure how it would turn out. Obviously, there are a few miscellaneous strings, but they are so fine, they brush off. And I really like this pattern on the vase. I am a huge fan of geometric prints. This turned out a lot better than I expected. This silk PLA is not only shiny, it looks to be shimmery or glittery too. In the past, I usually print a vase to use with real flowers, but this time I wanted to try out a printed flower too. We found this rose on printables that is 3 parts and snaps together. It's by Planeta 13. The pink rose we printed on the Prusa Mk4. This took a little over an hour. We printed at the same time as the Bambu. We didn't have any issues with adhesion, even though it doesn't have much to grab on the first layer. And we printed it without a brim. Next, we printed the stem, but even with a brim, it wouldn't stick well to the bed. So I put both the stem and the lower leaves together in Slicer as one print. I also added supports so it would stick to the bed. And because I had it flipped upside down on the stem part, the supports also helped with the spots that would be printing in space. The supports popped off super easily on the stem, but I was curious if the supports inside the base would interfere with the ability to snap this all together. After removing these additional supports, it looks like this. A little rough, but you won't see most of that part. Okay, so now let's see how easy it is to put these together. This works very well even with the supports on the inside of the green base. I really like how easy it is to print this. There is very little stringing on the pink rose. Most flowers that I had seen required a lot more assembly. I think these would be pretty easy to make up a batch of these. Okay, I didn't scale any of this. I just printed the default sizes, so let's see how they work together. I think it's perfect. I was a little nervous how small the opening on the top of the vase was, but I think one flower is really pretty in this. And you might be able to fit 2 or 3. Usually I am printing vases or planters for gifts. I didn't have anything specific in mind for this one. But I think it would work for a few different types of gifts. And you don't even have to worry about it being watertight. Let me know what you think of this as a gift.
Thanks for watching.